The vast majority of people who struggle to achieve success have one common flaw. They lack a definite purpose. Without a clear direction, they drift through life without making meaningful progress. Just as a ship without a destination is bound to wander aimlessly, a person without a definite goal will find themselves lost in the sea of uncertainty. Definiteness of purpose is more than just having an ambition. It is the unwavering commitment to a specific goal that fuels motivation and act. When an individual knows exactly what they want and why they want it, every decision, action, and effort becomes aligned with that vision. This clarity creates an unstoppable force that propels them towards success. Indecision is one of the primary reasons people fail. Many spend years waiting for the right moment, hesitating between choices, and fearing they might make the wrong decision. The truth is, success does not come to those who remain stuck in uncertainty. The world rewards those who dare to choose a path and commit to it wholeheartedly. Indecision creates confusion and weakens the mind. It leads to procrastination, doubt, and eventually inaction. Those who lack purpose often jump from one goal to another, never sticking with anything long enough to see real results. In contrast, those with a clear purpose make swift decisions and take consistent action. A definite purpose is ineffective without a burning desire to achieve it. Many people claim they want success, but only a few have an intense passion that drives them forward despite challenges. Desire acts as the fuel that keeps the fire of ambition alive. It pushes an individual to wake up early, work late, and persist through failures. Without a strong emotional connection to a goal, motivation fades, challenges seem insurmountable, and quitting becomes an easy option. However, when a purpose is deeply ingrained in a person's heart and mind, no obstacle is too great to overcome. They will find a way no matter what. A vague goal produces vague results. Many people say they want to be successful, wealthy, or happy, but they lack specific details on what that means. A definite purpose must be crystal clear. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," a well-defined purpose would be, "I will earn $500,000, 0 cents a year through my business within the next 5 years. This level of specificity allows the mind to focus and strategize effectively. Clarity eliminates distractions and prevents wasted effort. It enables an individual to measure progress, make necessary adjustments, and remain motivated. Those who know exactly what they want can visualize success and take deliberate steps to achieve it. Knowing one's purpose is only the beginning. Success requires action, consistent, intentional, and persistent action. A well-defined purpose must be followed by a plan and daily efforts to bring it to life. Many fail because they stop at the planning stage, never taking the necessary steps to move forward. Action breeds confidence and momentum. Even small steps taken consistently lead to massive results over time. The greatest achievers are not those who simply dream, but those who take bold steps toward their dreams every single day. Fear and indecision are among the greatest enemies of success, silently holding back countless individuals from reaching their full potential. Many people live their lives trapped by an invisible barrier, unable to move forward because of the uncertainty that fills their mind. Fear manifests in various forms: fear of failure, fear of criticism, fear of rejection, and even fear of success. Each of these fears acts as a mental chain, keeping a person stagnant while opportunities pass by. One of the most destructive fears is the fear of failure. Society often teaches that failure is something to be avoided at all costs, creating a mindset that equates mistakes with defeat. This conditioning leads many to never take risks, never try new things, and ultimately never achieve anything remarkable. The most successful individuals in history have faced failure multiple times, but what separates them from the majority is their ability to learn from setbacks and use them as stepping stones toward greater achievements. Those who fear failure often remain stuck in the comfort zone. It is a necessary part of it. Another powerful fear that holds people back is the fear of criticism. Many hesitate to pursue their dreams because they worry about what others might say or think. They become prisoners of public opinion, seeking approval rather than chasing their own ambitions. The truth is, no matter what path one chooses, there will always be critics. The only way to truly silence them is through achievement. Those who succeed are often the ones who have learned to ignore the noise, staying focused on their purpose, rather than allowing the judgment of others to dictate their actions. Indecision is another silent killer of success. Every great achievement begins with a decision, yet so many people hesitate, weighing options endlessly without ever taking action. Indecision creates paralysis, and while an individual is stuck contemplating, opportunities slip away. The ability to make firm decisions is a fundamental trait of those who rise above mediocrity. Quick, decisive action leads to momentum, and momentum leads to success. When an individual learns to trust their judgment and act boldly, they set themselves apart from the masses who remain trapped in hesitation. Many individuals deceive themselves by thinking they need more time to decide, waiting for the perfect moment to act. This illusion of perfectionism is just another disguise for fear. The reality is that no moment will ever be perfect, and waiting too long often results in lost opportunities. The most successful people understand that action breeds clarity. Even if the first decision is imperfect, taking action provides valuable lessons that refine the path forward. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is often as simple as taking the first step. While many hesitate, waiting for reassurance or guarantees, those who achieve greatness step forward despite uncertainty. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the ability to act in spite of it. Every person who has ever accomplished something worthwhile has felt fear at some point, but instead of letting it stop them, they used it as fuel to push ahead. Fear and indecision work together to create a cycle of inaction. The more a person hesitates, the stronger their fear becomes, making it even harder to take action. Breaking free from this cycle requires a conscious effort to push forward, even when doubts arise. With every decision made and every step taken, confidence grows and fear loses its power. The moment one stops letting fear and indecision control their choices, doors begin to open and new possibilities emerge. Most people give up far too soon when faced with obstacles, not realizing that persistence is the key difference between failure and success. The journey toward any worthwhile goal is filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Those who succeed are not necessarily the most talented, the most intelligent, or the most fortunate, but rather those who refuse to quit when things become difficult. Persistence is the force that transforms dreams into reality. The majority of people start with enthusiasm, full of excitement and energy. They set goals, create plans, and begin taking action. However, as soon as difficulties arise, they begin to waver. The initial excitement fades, replaced by frustration and discouragement. Some will persist for a little while longer, but when progress is slower than expected, they eventually convince themselves that success is impossible. They tell themselves that maybe they were not meant to succeed, that the odds are against them, or that they simply do not have what it takes. These are the thoughts that lead to failure, not external circumstances. Those who achieve great things understand that failure is not a signal to stop, but rather a lesson that brings them closer to success. Every challenge faced and every setback endured carries with it a valuable lesson. The process of overcoming obstacles strengthens character, sharpens skills, and builds the resilience necessary to handle even greater challenges in the future. Without persistence, even the most brilliant ideas and well-laid plans remain unrealized. Many people expect success to come quickly, believing that if they work hard for a short period, results will appear. When they do not see immediate rewards, they lose motivation and begin to doubt their efforts. The reality is that success often requires much more time and effort than anticipated. Those who persist understand that patience is part of the process. They know that every effort, no matter how small, adds up over time. Progress may be slow, but as long as movement continues, success is inevitable. Obstacles are not there to stop a person, but to test their determination. Each challenge is a question. How badly do you want it? Those who lack persistence will give up and settle for less, while those who truly desire success will find a way forward. They will adjust their approach, learn new skills, and push through difficulties until they achieve their goal. The difference between winning and losing often comes down to who is willing to endure the struggle long enough to reach the finish line. Quitting is the easy option, but it leads to a lifetime of regret. Many people look back and wonder what could have been if they had just pushed a little harder, stayed committed a little longer, or tried one more time. The pain of temporary struggle is nothing compared to the lasting regret of giving up too soon. Those who persist develop an unshakable mindset that allows them to overcome anything life throws at them. The path to success is rarely a straight line. It is filled with detours, roadblocks, and unexpected difficulties. Many who eventually reach their goals have faced failure multiple times, but they refuse to let those failures define them. They chose to keep going, knowing that as long as they continued forward, success would eventually come. Persistence is not about blindly repeating the same actions without results. It is about constantly learning, adapting, and refining strategies. Those who persist are not just stubborn. They are flexible. They recognize when something is not working and make the necessary changes while still holding on to their ultimate vision. The ability to stay committed while adjusting the approach is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Success is never achieved in isolation. The people one surrounds themselves with play a crucial role in determining the level of achievement they can reach. Many individuals fail not because they lack talent, intelligence, or ambition, but because they associate with the wrong crowd, people who drain their energy, discourage their dreams, and reinforce limiting beliefs. The company one keeps influences thoughts, decisions, and ultimately results. Being surrounded by individuals who lack ambition can be one of the greatest obstacles to success. Negative and complacent people often discourage those who aspire for more. They may not do it intentionally, but their doubts, fears, and limited thinking create an environment where growth becomes difficult. It is easy to absorb the mindset of those around us, which is why it is essential to seek out relationships that uplift and inspire rather than diminish enthusiasm. Aligning with goal-driven, like-minded individuals creates an atmosphere of motivation and accountability. When surrounded by those who have high aspirations, it becomes natural to think bigger and take bolder actions. Conversations shift from complaints and excuses to strategies and solutions. Being in an environment where success is the expectation rather than the exception fosters a mindset of endless possibilities. The value of collaboration cannot be overstated. No one has all the answers, and attempting to achieve success alone is a mistake that many make. Seeking out individuals with complementary skills, shared ambitions, and valuable insights accelerates progress. Learning from those who have already achieved success shortens the learning curve, providing guidance that might take years to discover independently. Success leaves clues, and those who are willing to listen and learn from others gain a tremendous advantage. An environment of encouragement and constructive feedback pushes an individual to improve continuously. Honest criticism from the right people serves as a tool for growth rather than a source of discouragement. Those who genuinely want to see others succeed will challenge them to be better, think differently, and take action beyond their comfort zones. In contrast, negative influences will discourage ambition, mock big dreams, and magnify doubts. Choosing the right circle makes all the difference. Collaboration also creates opportunities that would otherwise be inaccessible. The right connections open doors to new possibilities, business partnerships, job opportunities, mentorship, and financial resources. Many of the most successful people attribute a significant part of their achievements to the relationships they have built. The saying, "It's not just what you know, but who you know," will hold a great deal of truth. Another essential aspect of surrounding oneself with the right people is accountability. When working toward a goal alone, it is easy to make excuses and delay progress. However, when part of a motivated group, there is a higher level of responsibility. Others expect results, and the pressure to perform increases in a positive way. Seeing others succeed also fuels the drive to push harder, proving that success is possible with the right effort and mindset. The choice of association should be made deliberately. Relationships should be based on shared values, mutual encouragement, and a collective drive toward achievement. It is better to have a small circle of ambitious, positive, and driven individuals than a large group of people who contribute nothing to personal or professional growth. Time and energy are valuable resources, and they should not be wasted on relationships that do not contribute to progress. Eliminating negative influences and actively seeking out those who inspire, challenge, and uplift is a crucial step toward success. The right group of people can turn a vision into reality, providing not only the knowledge and support needed, but also the belief that great things are possible. Choosing wisely in this area has the power to change the course of one's entire life. Success is not a matter of luck or talent alone. It is the result of deliberate choices, unwavering persistence, and a willingness to take action despite fear and obstacles. Most people fail not because they lack the ability, but because they allow fear, indecision, and discouraging influences to control their lives. Those who break free from these limitations and commit fully to their goals set themselves apart from the vast majority who never realize their true potential. The journey to success begins with a clear and definite purpose. Without a strong vision, it is easy to drift aimlessly, constantly changing directions and never making real progress. A clear purpose provides focus, guiding every decision and action toward a specific outcome. It fuels passion, strengthens resolve, and makes it easier to push forward even when faced with difficulties. Those who fail often lack this clarity, allowing external circumstances to dictate their path rather than taking control of their own destiny. Fear and indecision are among the biggest obstacles to success. Many people hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment to act, only to realize too late that such a moment never comes. Fear of failure, criticism, and uncertainty paralyze them, keeping them trapped in mediocrity. The truth is, fear will always be present, but those who succeed are the ones who act in spite of it. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the ability to move forward regardless of it. Every great achievement has been accomplished by someone who refused to let fear stop them. Persistence is the force that turns failure into success. No great accomplishment has ever been achieved without setbacks. The road to success is filled with challenges, delays, and disappointments. Many give up too soon, believing that obstacles are signs they are not meant to succeed. In reality, obstacles are tests of determination. Those who push through difficulties, learn from failures, and adapt their approach eventually reach their goals. Success does not belong to the most talented or the luckiest. It belongs to those who refuse to quit. The people one surrounds themselves with play a crucial role in determining their level of success. Negative influences drain motivation, plant seeds of doubt, and keep people stuck in the same patterns of failure. In contrast, being around ambitious, goal-driven individuals creates an environment of growth, inspiration, and accountability. No one succeeds alone. Seeking out mentors, partners, and like-minded individuals accelerates progress and provides invaluable support on the journey. Every person has the power to shape their own future. The decision to take control, to push past fear, to persist through challenges, and to choose the right influences is what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. The path will not always be easy, but for those who stay committed, the rewards are beyond measure. There is no limit to what can be achieved when one fully embraces the principles of purpose, action, persistence, and the right associations. The question is not whether success is possible, it is whether one is willing to do what it takes to reach it.